Donaroo Landu here, bringing you another example of what a random person in America has to say about prejudice, white privilege, or imposing the so-called moral majority's belief system on everyone else.
What it looks like when a African American woman with a cane tries to get on BART and no one stands up.
How often do you see that?
Oh, I don't see that specifically all the time. It was on my mind because I saw it in the last 2 days. When somebody of color gets on, people tend to give them a lot of space, which is interesting.
They stay away?
They stay away. They give them a lot of space. It's interesting. A lot of it is body language. Give them a lot of space. And, I don't know if that's intentional on the individual.
They might not even be aware.
They might purposely be doing certain body language to create space.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of instinctive reaction.
Instinctive, instinctive. They back away. They, hold themselves in a different manner.
How about against women?
People don't stand up for pregnant women. They don't. If you're pregnant, you have to ask for a seat on BART. People just aren't. Everyone is on their phone. They're not paying attention to what's around them or in front of them. I'm as guilty as the next person, but I do notice pregnant women because I was a pregnant woman at one point. And when I was pregnant and rode BART, you walked into the BART car and people stood up immediately. And now they don't. And there's young people sitting in the disabled seats and do not stand up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But you regularly see racism, subtle racism on BART.
I regularly see it, yeah. Yeah. And I'm not really paying attention. It's just kind of in my daily realm of walking around and looking and, people watching.
Mm-hmm.
You just watch the behaviors of people, certain stops. It's interesting. Certain lines, certain BART lines, the behaviors on the Pittsburgh line versus the behavior on, let's say, the Richmond line is really different.
Why? Because there's more white people on
Pittsburgh goes farther away from the city than Richmond. The Richmond line goes from part of the city to Richmond City.
But it's not that. It's the Pittsburgh line goes through some extremely affluent areas.
That's true too.
And the folks that take BART on those lines have they're just they're upper class behaviors, upper class white expectation. You don't see upper class people that are colored. You do, but very rarely. Most of them, it's the folks that drive their Tesla to BART.
Oh,
It's pretty ridiculous. So.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.